Hi boys and girls. For today's lesson for week 2, August 24th through the 28th, today is Tuesday the 25th. We have 3 things in today's foundations that we're going to work on. The first one is to watch the letter A songs and the circle map lesson from this morning. And then you're going to complete your own circle map. Okay? I'm going to show you a little bit about what that looks like. You're going to write your name at the top of your page. That always helps Ms. McCutcheon and I know whose beautiful work it is that has been completed. The next thing you're going to do is go along with our foundations lesson from this morning to practice your letter writing for your uppercase letter and your lowercase letter. So your uppercase letter A starts on the skyline. It goes down to this grass line, skyline again to grass line, and then you're going to cross on the plane line. The cool thing about this sheet is that it gives you a place to put a finger space in between each one of your letters as you're practicing. So here's your finger space. Capital letter A starts on the skyline, goes down to the grass line, skyline to grass line, and cross on the plane line. You're going to keep doing this all the way across your page. That way you can practice both your uppercase letters and your lowercase letters. Okay, now we're going to do your lowercase letter. It starts under the plane line. So it makes a circle around, and then from the plane line down to the grass line. And again, you're going to do this with your finger spaces so you can have some great letters across the page, and Miss McCutcheon and I will be so impressed with how well you're practicing your letters. So remember that A is a plain line letter. It's going to be underneath the plain line. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to draw 3 things that begin with the letter A in your circle map. We came up with lots of things this morning in our lesson, so you should be able to draw all kinds of different things that start with the letter A. Okay? The next thing you're going to work on is your letter A and not letter A sort. So for this, you're going to need your notebook. So you need to take your notebook out, and you're going to pick 2 crayons. Today I picked red and blue because that's what's in our example here, okay? Or actually I'll just pick red for today. So what you're going to do is you're going to color every letter A that you see the color red. But when you see a letter that's not an A, you're going to put an X on it, okay? So I'm going to color this letter A to begin with because this is our lowercase letter A. So we're going to color it red. Is this the lowercase a or an uppercase A? It is. It's an uppercase A, so you're going to color it red. Next, you get to this letter. Does this look like an uppercase A or a lowercase A? It does not, so you're going to put an X on it. That way you'll know when you get to sorting and cutting that you have them in the right categories. Yep, it's an uppercase letter A. Now take a look at this one. Is this an uppercase A or a lowercase A? It's not, so you're going to put an X on top of that J. All right, here's your P. You're going to put an X on because it's not an A. Is this a letter A? It's not, it's a T. Good. Is this a letter A? Yep, it's our uppercase, so we're going to color it. What about here? Nope. It's a letter K. You're going to put an X on. Yep, lowercase letter A. All right, what about here? Yes, it's an uppercase A. Nope, it's our letter Z, so we're going to put an X on it. Yes, lowercase a. No, it's a letter Y. We're going to put an X on it. Good, and then W, put an X on it. So now what you're going to do is you're going to draw a line down the middle of your paper. And on this side of your paper, you're going to write an uppercase A in red and a lowercase a in red. And then over here, you're going to do an uppercase A and a lowercase a, but you're going to put a big X through it because you're going to sort letter A's, not letter A's. Okay? So what you do now is you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut all of your letters out. And then you're going to glue them down under the right heading. fast doing this, I'm sure. Learn to be faster, right? Okay, so let's see. Do we have, is this going to go under here? No, it's not, because it's supposed to be all letter A's on this side. If it's not a letter A, you're going to glue it over here. So you're going to glue on here. All right. Is this a letter A? Yes, it is. Is this a letter A? Yes, it is. What about this letter? Nope, it's a letter H. All right. What about this letter? That's right, it's not an A. Yes, it is an A. Yes, it is an A. Lowercase a. Yes, an uppercase A. Nope, it's our letter Y. No, it's a letter Z. Letter T. We're going to put it on this side because it's not our letter A. All right, here's a letter A and another letter A. And then here we have the letter D and the letter K. So there's our A, not A sort for you to practice, okay? And the last activity you have today is your A book. The cool thing about this book is sometimes if you are so stuck in your brain and you can't remember anything to put on your circle map, this book is going to help you to figure out which words begin with A, and then it also shows you a picture, so then you can draw a picture like we did this morning on our own circle map. So what you're going to do is you're going to practice your letter A writing on the front of your cover. So here's your letter A, and if you want, which would be a great idea, I would love for you to put your name on it. Okay, just so we always know whose beautiful work it is in our classroom. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to read the pages. A is for astronaut. A is for alligator. A is for axe. A is for ambulance. A is for ant. A is for apple. So what you can do is you can take your book, you can cut it down the middle, okay? Then you can put it together, you can staple it on the corner right here, and then you can flip it back and color each page. So I'm just going to color the alligator first for us today. Just one picture, and then you're going to put lots of detail into your coloring as well. So I'm going to color him green right here, but sometimes alligators have a little bit of brown in them too, so sometimes it's really cool if you take another color and you can kind of make your drawing have a little more detail with it. And then sometimes at night when you see an alligator, his eyes are really bright and yellow. So you can go through and color each page of your book, and then you'll be able to read it to a mom or a dad or a grandmother or a grandfather or a cousin or sister or sibling or anybody that there's a special friend at your house. So those are the 3 activities that you have for today. So if you'll put them together, sort of like you've been doing, take a picture, show Ms. McCutcheon and Ms. Hackler all the great things you're working on. We'll be so proud of you. Have a great rest of your day.